Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Guys, this video is going to be the 5 worst coffee shops in Dallas. Everybody loves coffee or tea. And it's a negative experience when you go in there and all of a sudden something wacky is happening. And my first thought is always to exit. That to try to make things work is just an exercise in futility. I tend to just turn around, walk out, and find another one. There's a million of them. Why even go through all that? So, for example, Mausoleum Coffee. Mausoleum Coffee, right there, downtown Dallas. Just go about 4 blocks south of downtown where it starts to get into the hipster district there. And Mausoleum Coffee, guess what? It's in an old mausoleum. Now, I kind of like that stuff. I like old historical buildings, and, you know, it's in an old mausoleum. Again, the difficulty is they run the coffee through the bandages of old mausoleum, let's call them residents. So, in other words, in the old days, you used to wrap up the bodies in bandages, kind of like a mummy. But it was just a temporary thing to keep the body from decomposing before they could put it in a tuxedo or put it in a dress or whatever they were trying to clothe the deceased in for the funeral. So now those bandages have been stored in barrels out back for years, and that's what they strain the coffee with at Mausoleum Coffee. I'm going to say, 1, it might be a health hazard. 2, it doesn't feel very appealing to me. That's going to be a no-go and number 1 on our list. The second one is self-made coffee. Self-made coffee is run by a guy who is a self-made millionaire and decided to open a coffee shop. It's a single location. It's way out west. It's out by the university. It's out where all the kids are. So a lot of the clientele are young kids, meaning, 18 to 22-year-olds. And they love the guy because they want to be self-made millionaires. Let's be honest. Kids aren't going to college these days to expand their mind and to learn how to make an argument and learn how to form proper sentences and to be a good citizen of the world. They want to make that money. So they look up to this guy out there at Self-Made Coffee. The only problem with any of that is every time he serves a cup of coffee, he has to repeat his story about how great he is and what a great thing he's done. So I don't have time to listen to your self-congratulatory story every time I want a cup of brew. So I'm out. Now, number 3 is inconsistent coffee. These are a bunch of former comedians that gave up life on the road, started a coffee shop, and they thought it would be kind of funny to call it inconsistent coffee because none of them knew how to make coffee. And they said, look, let's just own it. We'll call it inconsistent coffee. Somebody goes, look, this isn't as good as my last one. And they're like, no kidding. You're lucky any of them were good. They all start laughing, slapping each other on the back. Hey! Well, all right, I get it. It's got some show business aspects to it. It's got a high energy feel. But you know what? When I get my coffee, I just want it to be relatively the same as it was last time. That's a no-go for me. Number 4 is pumpkin coffee. Sorry, I didn't read it all. Pumpkin pie coffee. Pumpkin pie coffee. Oh my Lord, I'm getting old. Pumpkin pie coffee. If you get on the Phillips Street exit to the 791 North, go north about 3 miles, get off at the Smiths exit, like the band, the Smiths. Turn right and head down about a quarter mile. You'll go right into pumpkin pie coffee. Well, guess what you get with every cup of coffee? Some pumpkin pie. A slice of pumpkin pie. Oh my God. put your hands in the air and shake them all about. Hallelujah, we have found the perfect coffee shop that gives you a free slice of pumpkin pie. Well, here's the problem. Let's say you get another cup of coffee. Guess what? Here comes another pumpkin pie slice. Wait, no, I'm done. That's good. I don't need another one. No, you got to take it. Let's say you get a third cup of coffee. Here comes another slice of pumpkin pie. And guys, you're going to have so much pumpkin pie, your eyes are going to turn orange. So it's too much. I'm trying to diet. I get bloated. I start to lose my love of pumpkin pie. That's going to be a no-go. Unfortunately, I love the place, but it's too much. I'm starting to lose all my gains I made at the gym in the morning, and that's a bad one. And then finally, feudal coffee. Feudal coffee. And you think, wow, these guys need a little uplift, a little positive motivation to get them up in the morning, up and at them. Come on now, let's get that coffee brewing. Because feudal suggests that they have a negative outlook in life. Like, oh no, I gotta go in and make the coffee again. It's just feudal. I'm not getting ahead in life. My girlfriend left me. My dog bit me. And I went to the church to pray to the Lord. And he said, can you come back? We're closed for an hour for cleaning. So you see what I mean? You got a kind of a negative attitude. But that's not really the major problem, because we've all been around negative people. We can handle it. We just want the service that we want to pay for and get out of there. That's the problem. I mean, it takes 45 minutes to get a cup of coffee. What's feudal about feudal coffee is getting it in any kind of speedy manner. Now, I don't know if it's because the owner is back in the back getting therapy at the same time he's, bringing the coffee together, but most of us have places to be. I'm just going to say no. And that's the 5th of our 5 worst coffee shops in Dallas, Texas. As always, this has been a parody video. If you know of any coffee shops that you like to mention, put them in the comments on the YouTuber. You got the Twitter machine. You got more ways to communicate these days, guys, than in the history of mankind. You got the Snappy Chat. You got the Instagram. You've got the Twitter machine, the YouTuber. I mean, you got email. You got instant message. If you want to communicate with somebody, there's 1,000 ways. 1,000 or more. And now they have a new one that is supposedly a replacement for Vine. That's right, a new Vine. Check it out. Do a little search on the new Vine. You'll see it. Another one that you can communicate with. So don't say you don't have the tools to communicate with your fellow man or woman. All right? Talk to you soon.